Where we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know a nigga wildin'. Jaded Gemini.
This is just some headassery, and I want to ask like an honest question, you guys. Do you think that like she has some type of like cultural misconception of what African American culture is? Because she really went on Beyonce's cable network on Wendy Williams and was talking this big about like black women empowerment and like the black community and how she be doing shit. I'm just like, ma'am, you whoop strippers like on television. Like, I just don't understand. Like, and I'm not trying to go easy on her or coddle her or whatever or none. I just like genuinely want to ask the question, do you think that she has a warped ideology and she really thinks she's doing something? Because how she came at Wendy, like she really thought she was doing something.
She's acting like Maya Angelou and shit.
Right? Like, girl, what are you doing?
Joseline,
for who?
You're not.
And what?
Maya Angelou. I mean, hey, get your bag. I like how she went off on Wendy. I ain't gonna lie, I like that. But when you're talking about the source of it all, that shit's definitely a little convoluted. Definitely. But shout out to the Zeus Network. Please don't take this down.
Right. So we're play a little bit of this.
Let me get you some water. You need some water? You good?
No, I'm fine.
All right. Let me know if you need some agua.
Okay.
I'll take that scroll. You know she about to say something.
Here, let me put the chat on here so y'all can have y'all stuff on here as well.
Yeah, Brittany. Every podcast is gonna be live.
Yes, every
if
podcast
you can make
is
it
live.
I saw that. I don't know why it just popped in my head again and happened.
Brianna said, wasn't she making fun of that one girl for having a shin? Yes, like multiple times. Bro, we're gonna show all this.
We don't even have time to show all.
No, I'm literally. I got it. Don't worry about what I got going on. We good.
Oh Lord, Nadja done found the comp.
Just
she done found the Twitter compilation of the.
I'm
Puerto
gonna
Rican
show
princess. You
that. I'm sorry. Somebody in the chat talk about. I just thought she was always a little slow. I'm mad at y'all. Stop it. Here's her and Wendy.
This to you first. I hope you're gonna give me my flowers today. I hope you're gonna honor how much work.
Okay, she's demanding her flowers, and here's my thing: if you had to like ask for respect, you're not respected. Like, come on now. You can't come up and be like, "Give me my flower."
I mean, you can. And she
Open
did.
your purse.
You can, and she did, but it was real love and hip hop how she came about that.
No, definitely.
I feel like I'm watching VH1.
I definitely feel like I'm watching VH1.
Is it?
I gotta put it out there. I hope you're gonna, not kind of like throw this off outside of everything that I've done. I'm an accomplished woman, and I just feel like every time I come to your show, you don't give me those.
Okay, I'm like asking a genuine question, and I'm not trying to be like shady whatsoever. Okay, so she was on Love and Hip Hop with Stevie J.
That was a major plot line though, so she
had a baby
was
with him.
Some monies now. I ain't gonna
had a
lie.
baby with him. She had a money baby with him. Yes, money baby.
I remember she bought this nigga a Cartier ring. Like, yeah, she
did the Zeus. What else? Does she have like a clothing line? Does she have a perfume? Does she have a hairline or something? Like, and I'm not trying to be shady. Like, I'm genuinely curious. Like, what else is she doing? Because if your only thing is that, like.
But that's a good point somebody make. Wendy does look shook and got her nostrils all flared up. That got her looking all shook.
No, Wendy is definitely shook because I'm trying to tell you. Wendy can't just straight up say, girl, are you really trying to have a moment right now for your show? But that's what she really wants to say. But she's not going to say it. But I know that's what Wendy, because she's shocked. She's like, damn, you really playing this game right now? You're not making no sense. Like, don't know what the hell you're saying. Like, And then that's another thing. Wendy never gives people their flowers, even when she should.
She gave Nipsey
if we're being real.
his flowers in a way.
No, babe. No.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, bro, it's so weird, though.
Help.
I feel like you just got to come correct with some type of people if you're going to use them for your agenda. Like you said, you're here to promote a show. You
No,
thought
for
the
real.
best way that you could promote your show on Wendy Williams was to go the off on her over your pride.
Yeah, no.
Please remember, I destroy everything.
No.
Flowers now.
Give me my flowers.
Bro, I just peeped her.
Take your flowers.
Her shirt got flowers all over it.
I should feel.
You see the back. You see the crew prepping her for flowers.
By people like, not just me, all the other young girls.
Teleprompter about to work.
Okay, Joseline, let's keep it real though. So you're saying I should feel wanted by people like you. You're not a fellow talk show host, and technically Wendy is like a blog. So you want the blogs to... You ain't making no damn sense. Like, this don't make no sense. And somehow it got turned into...
I always say that you're very entertaining.
And we feel like you be trying us. We feel like you don't be really rooting for us. You know, we feel like, and especially with me, every time I come on your show, you always want to compare me to another broad. I don't need to be compared. I've made my own brand. I've made my own brand.
Doing
for years,
well.
You know, I've been out here for the past decade. I got my own show. I fresh started my own show to another network. I have the number one show in the country.
I have the number one show in the country. No.
So why would you say?
I'm sure like The View or some bullshit is the number one show or like The Talk or something like.
Hey man, you gotta affirm, dog. You gotta speak it into existence. I'm with you. Do you think?
No, you have the number one show on Zeus, and you got renewed for a third season, which is to be commended.
The number one show in the country is Wendy.
Okay.
And maybe Wendy wasn't so shook after that kicked in.
So she wants her flowers for getting 3 seasons on the show.
Bro, that kicked in. You heard Wendy. She was like, bro, you got the number one show on Zeus, bro. Like, I mean...
You know that I feel like every time I come on
You
here...
feel undervalued? Well, so do I, okay? That's it. And you know what, Joseline, because you're part of pop culture, this is what I do. But if you possibly think that I leave here every day and don't feel undervalued for something that I do, you know, as a woman, we're not going to talk about race. Just as a woman, I still don't make that dollar for dollar men make. So please, anyway, shoe cam, please. Let me see your shoes.
Oh my God, I forgot she was begging for that shit cam.
Joseline.
Listen, I'm making pretty cool money. I own my own show, so you should be doing the same thing. But as a woman to woman, and this is not about men, woman to woman, we should uphold each other higher, not go against each other or compare.
You know, Brianna, I was thinking the same thing earlier, but like I felt like I was talking a little too much, and I was trying to give her like a moment to actually see what she was gonna say, to see if I missed something the first time I watched this. And I ain't missed. Who is we? She keeps saying we in relation to everything.
Yeah, I
who
don't know
is
what
we?
she's
Because
talking
I
about.
seem to remember she didn't really identify as no black person like that in the first place.
Yeah,
She
so
was
I don't
never
know what's
the
going
the
on.
melanated princess. She was straight up Puerto Rican princess.
I just am
speaking
so
Spanish and
confused
shit.
on like where all this is coming from. Like and Wendy's face would have been me. I'm just looking at her like, girl, like, are you done? Like, what really is this about? Like,
Some gaslighting, dog. Hey, bro, check the Gmail.
Business and it's doing great. It's doing amazing. There's no other girl that came from television I came from the gutter. I came from the streets. I came from the gutter.
Cardi B. Literally same gig as you.
You know what's
Cardi
crazy?
B.
I thought she was gonna be Cardi, like,
Me too. I thought she was gonna be
happened
Cardi
first,
B.
and
Yeah.
then they went to New York, and
they
then,
made a clone, and they were like, "Oh, this girl actually has a better personality."
Low key, it was she's 19.
No, this is what I really think it is that
she's younger. and
no, and I'm not trying to soften that blow, but Joseline does not have an African American experience or even have any type of, like, bro, she could barely speak English. Like, then you get Cardi
She
B
do the
from the
same
Bronx
shit, though.
who has already immersed herself in black culture by the time they get her little ratchet ass out of the strip club. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was easier for America to fall in love with that than they fell in love with Joseline the same way they fell in love with, what's that lady name? And that Spanish lady. I'm drawing a blank.
know.
Do you know who I'm talking about? There was an animated movie and she was in it too, but I'm pulling a blank. If anybody, I didn't give any descriptors. Anyway, go ahead. I'm pulling a blank.
I literally think it came down to they branded her for an older age demographic. She was an older nigga on some sugar daddy, but it came out like, bro, you be coming at all these people that you be coming at, but in reality, like, look where you're branded at. Cause Cardi's music was bad at first too.
But both their music bad.
Not no more. Not no more. Cardi music is fine now because she got.
No, I'm talking about like in the beginning, they was still on the reality show shit. Like,
but at the same time, Cardi was never branded for like an older audience at all.
But it's weird because an older audience still ended up liking Cardi. So
when I think of her, I think of a love triangle with people with the shower.
Yeah,
vibe.
no, definitely. That's why I'm so confused on like what type of. But you see, this same type of pleading for flowers, Cardi does the same thing.
Definitely does.
So when you do come from that love and hip hop, I really feel like y'all have been getting whored out by reality TV so long that you feel like you deserve it. But there is a difference in having the Joseline Hernandez show,
right, on Zeus.
Like, it's different when you have the Joseline Hernandez show than Joseline Cabaret Atlanta. Love and hip, like, come on now. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And you also got to take into account that, all right, you got your own show. You're doing your... Think about the juxtaposition. You may not be Cardi B like you want to be, because I know she wanted to do all that critically acclaimed. You remember she used to call herself the baddest bitch? Like, she was Trina?
Yes.
And that's when I was just like... Because, I mean, Trina was badder at the time. So I'm like, bro, who is you fooling? But ain't it crazy that Cardi and her still have the same mentality, and Cardi got everything she wanted out of the shit.
Right.
So, I mean, like, it's an insatiable urge, reality TV.
But at the same time, you have to do better. You're not in an abusive relationship anymore.
Oh, she's digging below the belt.
Anymore. You should be in a better place. And when people come in your show, especially black culture, you should be.
That girl said she says she is black culture. She said when somebody comes on your show, especially black culture, that's what I'm saying. Like, I really do feel like Baby is like off for real. Like, I really feel like she thinks she's doing something.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
the delusions of grandeur,
what the hell?
But at the same time, she did good for herself, but she has always been somebody that sees themselves as bigger in the mirror. Mm-hmm. Always, yo. And I mean, in a lot of situations, that's not a bad thing, but she kind of got tied up with vermin early on. And it tainted her whole shit.
If you look at the hashtag for her show on Twitter, I just want y'all to see the type of that be on here.
Joseline, a performance, I was going to give it my all, but then I was like, you know what, like, at this point, I done got knocked down the most, so I ain't performing with these hands, like, Joseline, a performance, I was going to give it my all, but then I was like, you know what,
I ain't performing these hands. That is disgusting, and that is not black culture. Bitch.
This is all recent.
This is people watching. Right now, this is what you're promoting right now.
Like, you talking about?
Happy about trending. Yes, we're trending. I love you guys. That's all she cared about. That's all she went on Wendy to do, all that bullshit.
But she talking about the little girls out here and how Wendy making them feel like you doing anything like, bro,
right. What
like
shoes was she wearing? Because I want to know. What was the shoes?
Probably some Louboutins.
Probably nothing, but...
They could be stepping there. They got cabarets.
The ghetto is right.
She just called her own the ghetto.
It's a mess. I don't know. I feel like it needs to be
somebody
stopped.
Literally quoted something that she said about it in a tweet. Like,
yeah, like, so one of the girls on the show had just aborted twins. Apparently that's her storyline, and it just keeps getting brought up over and over and over about the blood clot and the.
I read an interesting
weird
article about what they'll allow in like black media compared to the other side. And
yeah,
shit.
it's
like,
really weird how they'll let you degrade yourself to that extent.
Or
and she thinks that's black culture. That's what I'm saying. Like she has like very.
Yeah, they're a lot quicker to put in dresses too. It's crazy, bro. Joseline, you don't get no flowers for that, bro. Not no live flowers. You get seaweed for that.
Agree with Latoria that I feel like she's just trying to do it for profit.
Dog water.
If anything, I feel like she's starting to, because like again, like I really feel like her dense ass just didn't care before to understand the role she plays, because baby, you are what you are, but you're not familiar with our culture at all. Like, why are you laughing?
I call the La Cienega.
She's a mess. She's being opportunistic for sure. She's picking and choosing for sure. Like, she's trying to pull a black card that she didn't even know she had until recently that she could pull.
I expect some comps to come out of her being real, like you be saying, anti-black.
Bruh, I really was holding my tongue. I almost said it earlier. I was like, bro, it's really giving anti-black
Azealia Banks vibes.
Caribbean vibes.
Every day I think about how dirty it used to be, and it just
blows
me too. My mind.
Me too.
Bro. Blows my mind, because my whole that shit's dirty stop basically at if you think about it, wipe off the soda can for you to drink it or pour it into a cup. Other than that, niggas out here. Niggas used to be picking up random shit, just putting it down. You know what I'm saying? Now you be like, oh, there might be COVID on that. There was hepatitis A, B, and C dead on that shit before. You just didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You doing